Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, everyone. We're looking at Bitcoin on a daily time frame. And as you can see, we are slowly and steadily going sideways and up. I would be looking for the targets I gave you in the video yesterday as realistic levels of interest, especially due to the fact that yesterday I went over CME and I went over perps just in the end of the video. So today I'll just do perps. But yes, as long as we are having sideways here, that's good. 4 hour open and close above 23,100, you will be looking for around 25.5 to 26,000 as the next target. After that, we'll be looking for around 27,000. So 26, 27, $1,000 increments. Right now we're at 22.5. This is gonna be a quick pop up, so be ready for that. I don't know how else to give you any other warning. You are going up into above the 200 with the EMA crossing. This is very bullish. This is the next thing is 21 crossing. That will be extremely bullish. As long as this is not a bull trap where uh, price is quickly flushed down due to some news event of bankruptcy, blah, 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 we should probably go sideways and up. Confluence that I have to give you as a proof that why it's going to go up is one was the EMA cross, right? Two is on RSI, we are in bullish control zone. And as we are in bullish control zone, you are still making a bullish divergence as you're making higher highs. You are not making higher highs on the RSI. So you have an opportunity to make a brand new high here before you can actually, before I worry about a rejection. I want to poke up first before above like 23.1. And then if we can't hold it, that's when I will see the downside. But right now, this is very, very full divish. So I'm looking for that poke up into the $26,000 area before we see that rejection. And this should probably come into open today when New York opens. So get ready. And yeah, when we get that quick move up, we can get an equally quick move down. So don't get too euphoric and yada yada yada. This could be the last poke up into the resistance where we get a quick reaction and just a quick pull back to support. I am advising, not advising. If I were to take a trade right now, I will be looking for my short scalps at the resistance at 26. And then I will be looking for my long scalps at the support near 21,300 to 21,500. Like basically between 21.8 to 21.3, this $500 wiggle room is where I'm going to scalp along. And then I will scalp a short in this $1,000 range, and we'll go from there. Okay, that's basically what I'm looking for on a daily time frame. Let's go to a 4 hour. On a 4 hour time frame, I'm confirming, one support tap tested up. We're doing another one right now. This is what I was saying, like in the earlier videos. Stair step pattern up, stair step pattern up. We'll go up. We'll go sideways consolidation, maybe a bull flag, deep liquidity, and then ride up, sideways, sweep liquidity, ride up, sideways. Sweep liquidity is possible. Hence why I'm saying I will try to stop along around 21.8. 21.9, and then I'll DCA probably all the way to 21.3. But after that, I will have to like take into consideration, hey, this could probably go sweep much lower into like 19.5. So I'll just wait to add the next level over there. The rejection here is very, very possible, as I have already given you a warning. A quick poke up and a swift move down is very possible. Please be aware of that. I gave you levels to the support to the downside. I'm giving you levels to the upside. Wait 11 minutes. In 11 minutes, you will see if we're going to get that upside poke or not. After you get that poke and the liquidity has been grabbed, the possibility of sweeping to the downside is there to hurt the over leverage longs. Please be aware. Please be ready. I'm not looking for any of this crazy upside unless 4 hour open and close above 23,100. If you start closing 4 hour candles under 22, 4 or 22.3, risk of downside is like high. The second you start closing under 21,000, warning lines. What it will do is it's gonna trap longs, as in like we went up, we'll go sideways, made a head, okay, and then when I say under 21.5, like under 21, It'll be a quick move down, then it will be a dead cat bounce, and then roll on over to liquidity grab. Like something like that is what I would expect to occur here because of this fast move out and not testing this band right here, this ribbon that's all squeezing is confirmation of a support at 18. Now, are they going to test this? Is what you need to get ready for, because I do think it can be get tested because the 200 is right here at 19. A little bit of overshoot of 200 EMA ain't gonna do shit. You know, this is very, very possible and logical. So you better be ready for it. Obviously, we only want up, 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 but if we do come down, 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 those are your levels of potential support for you to act on. All right, now let's go to ETH. So ETH is doing the same thing as Bitcoin, but a little bit more weak. The good thing is that we have the EMA crossing. EMA is acting as support. That's excellent that we are uh, potentially going to make the golden cross with the 21 EMA over the 200. It's going to make all the bots flip long, and that's going to give us a quick pop up. If we have a 4-hour open and close above 1670, I'll be looking for that quick move to 17, which is right there, and then 1800 and then 1900. So basically for ETH, I'm going over $100 increments in moves. Bitcoin, I'm looking at $1,000 increments and move. The first pop after this level can go a little bit higher. So like instead of going from $100 move from 17, it could go straight to 19 and then find support at 17, 18, and then right up to the next level. So just keep that in mind that as soon as you get 4-hour open and closes above 1670, you should be looking for those 1800, 1900, 2200. And then if we get a 4-hour opening close underneath, let's say 1600, that's the warning of like potential doom and gloom, because the trap of this is not letting the 21 cross the 200 and flushing price action down under the 21 and opening and closing it, and then just this head and shoulder that's here, okay, that had this extended washout of the fake out of the drop down. This is, I've seen this, yeah, right here. There you go. I've seen this reach out, consolidate, and just destroy. Okay, so same thing is happening here. Okay, so just be ready for that right now. I don't want you guys all getting like, oh yeah, we're going to the moon. This is exactly how they want you to feel. This is exactly how they want you to think. This is exactly how they want you to act. FOMO, buying the top, etc. When they start distributing a Wyckoff distribution uh, thematic over here, you're gonna get one of these. You know, poke, 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 get out all the shorts, and then so just be very, very cautious and careful. I'm not telling you that, hey, downside is coming, because we have all the layers of support. We have a layer of support here at 1600. We have a layer of support here at 1500. We have a layer of support here at 1450. You know, after 1350, you know, that's when I'll be like, all right, damn, you know, they got us. But right now, this is not in this stance because we're already above the 200. So technically, this potential is not there, because if we were to dump, the 200 will be our support here at 15. So I just don't want to give you guys too many variables. Point is, 4-hour open and close underneath 1590, you're looking for that 1500 and under. 4-hour open and close above 1670, you're looking for 1819 and above. All this middle stuff, you know, you can fight it if you want, but if you don't know how to scalp, you know, use the major levels as your guide. And here is the 4-hour on ETH. And basically all I see is like a bull flag consolidation above prior consolidation. This just looks like it wants to break out and test into those higher levels of resistance. So you have room for upside here, and it's coming. So in 6 minutes when the new 4-hour opens, if we don't have the volume, then we can roll over. But like right now, I'm not even, yeah, volume is declining as we're at the top, but yeah. I would be patient for New York Open. I think New York is going to give you a more telltale sign of what's to come. And if you get a pullback into open, you can always scalp your longs around like 1450 or whatnot. But ideally, it should not go lower than 1560. After that, it's like risk of a dead cat bounce. At anything lower than here, 1560, 1570 is dead cat bounce area. So that's basically all I got for you guys for ETH. Yeah, this is a very retail trend line kind of situation that's occurring. So a quick move down, like how it happened on the weekend yesterday, like the Darth Maul liquidation of the range. That's what I expect. And I was trading in that whole situation too. So after I closed my long and short and profit after that wick, I shorted again the top like 1640 or 1650 or whatever. And then I rode that down and then closed it and then basically took a long scale at the end of the night and then let that ride. I'm in a long and short still, but I basically was fresh. Like all my positions are all from yesterday. So it wasn't like I had it before or anything. No, I got it all that day. The last thing I wanted to show you guys was Dixie. Dixie has started going up. Okay. Uh, this is why, like, if you were in the chat earlier in the morning, I screenshotted Axis because it was up 40-50%, which is at game, Axis Infinity. I was trying to see if I was going to take a short on that. And then I was looking at Chili's. I'm looking at a few of the alts that are going to tell me, yes, a breakout is coming. Because if money is going to be flushed into these alts, like for a breakout, then, eventually when they take their profit out of the breakout alt, it's going to come into Bitcoin ETH. So I'm just trying to basically verify, yes, upside is coming by making sure liquidity is coming into the market, basically. Like, yeah. Here's Dixie. We're at the resistance. If we start opening and closing 4 hours above 101 and we start going to 102, you should be looking for that downside that I said in yesterday's video. If we find resistance here and then we open the next 4 hour and just start flush back down as New York opens, because this does look like a curving, distribution top situation, then we will see upside in Bitcoin, ETH, and whatnot. So Dixie is going to be the real star of the show. And Dixie right now is dealing with a lot of pressure from Japan, Japanese yen, and how their negative interest rate is like they're trying to fix the yields on stuff over there, and it's messing with other currencies. So keep an eye on Japanese yen, negative interest rate policies in other places, as well as how the Fed is going to be approaching our interest rate on the 1st of Feb. Supposedly, we're looking at 0.25 increase. So that should give a little bit of alleviation if interest rate are going to be increased slowly. It'll give time for everyone else to accommodate that policy, and then we can see markets rise if inflation is kept in bay, because that's the only risk right now is inflation, stagflation, or deflation, etc. Hopefully the Fed and Powell don't make mistakes, but fingers crossed. And the history of the Fed has not been so positive, so we'll let that play out the way it did. Other than that, guys, happy Monday. I hope you guys have a great week. Please feel free to like, subscribe, press the bell button for notifications. If you have any questions or concerns, please leave in the comment section below, and I'll be back at you ASAP. If you can like, subscribe, press the bell button for notifications. If you can leave comment section below. If you're interested in our Discord server, please feel free to find it in the more info section of this video. Also, you will find all the other affiliate services that I partake in, so feel free to check those out. It's a great help to the channel. Thank you. And yeah, be safe, be careful. Keep an eye out on Dixie today. I am looking for upside this week as long as our weekly levels of last week hold. And yes, be cautious, be careful. Use lower leverage than when we were trading in the range, because we are now impulsing. You don't want to get caught with high lev on the wrong side of the trade unless you're hedged. And that's basically all I have for you guys. I am gonna be looking to like watch the market all day, and I will be like trying to look at some alts. I'm trying to figure out a way of having a roster of a few alts that we'll go over. Also, going over a few traditional indexes. So actually, let's do that. Let's quickly look at SPY before I get out of here. I'm sorry, guys. This is for one of our members, Desco. So what I was looking for was some upside in the fashion that this is starting to make, kind of like the inverse head and shoulder scenario. And I know there's a lot on this chart, and I will delete some. Boom. This is where we wanted to get that long scalp. And yes. So I'm going to delete this yellow inverse head and shoulder thing that I'm trying to display. I'm going to delete this because this is where we're at right now. Okay. So as long as you hold, this is daily too. So there you go. That confirms it. So as long as we hold around 391 or 390 and go sideways at 390, you have the potential of going and testing into that 407, 423 area. This is the warning for uh, you to the downside. But the second we start closing the daily above 397, it's gonna. The way I see it, SPY is trying to break up. It is already on the support. It's this expanding wedge formation. We already hit the target for the bottom where we wanted to long scalp it. So this is done. Okay, all this is old TA. Now what we're looking for is the break out of the golden pocket, and that was the first tap right here at 407. But this 407 rejection on support now should be ready to go to the next level. This middle of this channel area is the last level of resistance at like the 400. After 400 is broken, this thing is just going to go quickly. At least to like 423 is what I would like to see it. And then we can fall back on 407, find support, and break out. And by that, I mean something of this nature. So like this, come back here, come back here, and then you can decide if you want to reject down or what you want to do. It's something in that fashion is what I'm looking for. All right, there you go. And just take that for what you will. And I'll make that white so it's visible. And we'll follow up with this at another time. But I just wanted to give you that one for today, because some of you guys are actually looking to trade this. And you should be looking for SPY to come back into this resistance above here. So if you're doing calls, or if you're doing, just buying like spot, this is what I'm looking for. So thank you so much, guys, for stopping by. I'll try to do stuff like this on a regular, a little Easter egg in every video so you guys actually watch it to the end. Other than that, guys, have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Ooh, look at Solana.